Hello everyone, this is Pamperchew. Today I have an Eventide broadcast delay box, also known as a dump box, model BD-980. This first came out in 1983 and cost around $10,000. Its main purpose was for people who broadcast over the radio and television, over the air, to censor certain words. The FCC can fine up to $250,000 per incidence. So having one of these boxes was like a safety net for your radio station. This box allows a skilled user to dump a caller and erase, whatever they said that was inappropriate, without the listener even knowing what happened. Now, I haven't had enough time to practice and use this device yet. I don't even have the right cables to plug into it. But I'll go ahead and show you around the box and even inside. So it has a 10-second delay built up right now. Over here are your left and right channel inputs. There was a button here, but that broke off. And I think these little pots to adjust the amplitude of your channels. This is the dump button. When this says safe, you have 10 seconds of delay. So if you're doing a phone call with somebody, live on the air, and they say a word that you don't want to be broadcast, you can hit this dump button. And as soon as you hit that dump button, it disconnects the caller, and it deletes the 10 seconds that was built up in the box. So currently there's a 10-second delay between the in and the out. Now it's live. And so it disconnects the caller. You as the DJ can blend in the audio so that the person on the other end, the listener, doesn't even know it happened, if you're good at it. So as soon as I hit the dump button, it starts to build the delay back up. And how it builds the delay back up while you're broadcasting live is by taking the pauses in between your words and stretching them out. So it doesn't stretch out the words, so your voice doesn't change pitch, but it stretches out the pauses in between your words, which is really cool. So it will take a little longer than 10 seconds to build the delay back up, but you can do it without interrupting the broadcast. The button here, wait and exit, is for when you want to finish up your show and go to commercial or something else. So right now it's getting rid of the delay. As the DJ, you would be silent and you would let that run out until it's empty. Now you're live and you can go to commercial. Ramp to 0 lets you switch between building up and pushing out your delay. I can hit it and have it squeeze the pauses in between my words, or the other way by stretching the pauses in between my words. Here's a catch-up rate adjustment, so you can have the pauses only, OSC, which I'm not sure what that is, and pause. And so I can have it put large pauses in between my words or short pauses. And on this side, it adds the OSC feature, which I haven't been able to figure out yet. Just so you know, there's no information about this box online anywhere. There's, I think, one manufacturer's data sheet for it, which is text only, and it's buried in some weird website somewhere. So this has no information online. It's extremely rare, and I just had to have it. So over here we have a catch-up and manual delay. So right now it's in manual delay, and I can manually set. I can set the cursor, how many seconds delay I want. But let's take a look at the back. This is normal computer plug, and a little fuse behind the door, just like that. Cooling fan. Here's the remote plug. Somebody had soldered a connection into this to connect it to whatever their home system, whatever they built themselves. But this remote allows you to run the phone line through it and hook it up to a laptop, so you can record every incidence of a dump. You can record, you can have the laptop remotely dump it, and you can also disconnect the phone line so that you automatically dump the phone call. Here are the inputs and outputs. This is stereo, so left and right channel. Uses XLR connectors. I hooked it up so I can use line level RCA. This is an unbalanced signal. These are balance signals. I just don't have the connectors for the outputs yet. Here's the label. Made in USA. 48 to 66 hertz. I've never seen that before. 40 watts. Alright, so let's open it up now and I'll show you how the circuitry works. Alright, here's the top cover, the top side of the box. This is the main memory, this is the main circuit board. It has 2 separate discrete logic for each channel. So this would be your left channel digital signal processor, your right channel digital signal processor. If you look closely here, here's your EPROMs. BD-980 revision 2.3. Eventide. That's your high byte right channel, your low byte left channel. I don't know what the difference between high and low byte means, but here is your SRAM. And over here, your DRAM section. The DRAM is a total of 64 chips. Each chip is a 256 kilobit chip. So it comes out to 2 megabytes total for this whole section. That 2 megabytes will hold about 10 seconds. It's 16-bit 48 kilohertz PCM audio, so it's uncompressed. So yeah, that's how that works there. All these chips are little buffers and other supporting TTL logic. And these 2 cables here go to the board on the bottom. So on the bottom board you have your analog to digital converter and your digital to analog converter for the audio. It converts it to PCM, 48 kilohertz 16-bit. This chip here, the MK4501K, which is a CMOS biport first in first out rate buffer, that chip controls the data coming in from the DRAM on the other side, or it can come in from the analog to digital converter live for when it's live. And then originally this had a battery in it so that if the power went out, it would automatically set the delay. This box has a total of 199 chips, so it's a lot of circuitry. My next video will show the box in use. I'll set up a phone call and do a demonstration on how it works, how you can dump the live caller, erase any naughty words, and make it look like it never happened to the listener. So once I get some practice in and get the cables I need for it, I'll make another video and show how it works. But it's kind of neat having the only broadcast delay on YouTube and on the internet. There's very little information about these since well, they're for the professional market, and there's very little use for them today now that we have computers to do it. So